Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Back here where we need ya. Yeah, the T's in my lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back. All right, give it a stretch. Okay, so this is going to be a lightning run of this one because I got caught up in some stuff. So, welcome to untilit.works, a thing I made mostly for myself to be able to work on projects I've been meaning to work on, because I'm the type of person, if I don't make time, I'll never find time. So by creating untilit.works, it gives me an opportunity to be by a computer, and so I'll take that opportunity to work on stuff that I've been meaning to work on, or get a bunch of steps in, you know what I'm saying, during these breaks. So, like I mentioned, the way things work here is that we have ciphers, and a cipher is a 3-hour block of time. Within each cipher, there are sessions. There's a work session and a break session. Work sessions are like 45 minutes, heads down, working on what you're working on, trying to make some progress, or trying to meet some step goals. Break sessions are these where I'll pop up here around 15 minutes after the hour to remind you to take a break, get up, walk around, drink some water, do what you got to do, but don't think about the thing that you're just working on. Let your mind kind of relax. So like I mentioned, I'll pop up in here with the video. If you ever come to the site and we're in the middle of a break session, the video may look like it's frozen, and that's because browsers don't offer autoplay video with audio, and that's why the notice there is saying you may need to click play to start the stream. Next to that is the open close caption button. If you click that button, a space will open up. I'm using the speech recognition API that's built into Chrome browsers to turn my speech into text, and my words will show up hopefully accurately transcribed in that space if you click that button. There's 2 other buttons there. Don't worry about them. They're broken. Below that is a countdown timer, countdown when the next work session will start. Then there's a join the room. So if you'd like to chat, ask questions, you can do that there. Cool. All right. So that is the break session. Let me show you what the work session will look like. Nope, not that one. This one. Cool. So this is the work session. If you check out subscribe, you click that, it'll show you a list of all the upcoming ciphers you can subscribe to get notified when we go live, so you can plan it out. Over on the left-hand side is an audio player if you want some tunes, what you're working on. Here towards the center, we have the to-do section where it says add a task. You type in your task, hit enter or the plus button, it'll add to the list. You can edit the task by clicking the text, or if you want to delete it, click the X button. If you want to mark it complete, click the checkbox. Now send it to done. Click the word done. It'll show you all the things you got completed. If you click the Twitter icon, it'll open up Twitter and it'll pre-populate a tweet listing all the things you got completed. So it's kind of like way of visually seeing, oh, I got some stuff done going into the week, feeling good. All right. Over in the right-hand column, we have countdown timer, countdown when the next break session happens. Again, that's like 15 minutes after the hour. View tutorials. So if you don't have a particular thing that you want to work on, but you heard, hey, web development sounds cool, but you don't know where to start, I have links to Free Code Camp and the Odin Project. And from what I've seen from the curriculum and what people have told me that have gone through them, I think if you complete those programs, you'll have a good understanding of what it takes to do web development. And then from there, you can make an educated decision on whether or not you want to spend more time and or money in pursuing it. So those are there. Now, if you're already into web development and you're looking for like a cool project that you can kind of just follow some steps, come out with this really cool outcome, and then maybe you'll get your creative juices going, and then maybe take that and build upon it, put it in a project. I have links to 3 tutorials that go to the developer Vonage, the Vonage developer platform. I'm a JavaScript developer advocate at Vonage, so part of my responsibilities are to look over tutorials. So I have links where one is you follow the tutorial, you have this application with an input box and a button. You put your home phone number in the input box, you hit call, and your real world phone will ring, and you'll be able to have a conversation between the application and your phone. Then I have one that's the opposite, where you get a virtual number. You link that to the application you create following that tutorial. From your real world phone, you call that virtual number, and you'll be able to answer that call in your browser, the application, have a conversation back and forth. Then I have one where two users like log in to an application, and one can call the other through the browser and have a conversation back and forth. So those are there. Cool. Hako, we'll come back to real quick. Show and tell sign up. If you want to come up here and talk about something you found interesting on the internet, feel free to do so. Show and tell sign up will walk you through that process. Don't worry about the highlight thing. That's part of the other part that was broken, so I'll get to that at some point. Hako. Hako stands for Help a Coder/Creator Out. It's a thing I made that if you ever get stuck or maybe you want feedback on something, you'll be able to create a Hako, which is a room that you can then invite people into. And the hope is that as a collective, you'll be able to come up with the solution or the feedback on the thing that you're working on. So if you're to click view, I'll show you all the different Hakos that have been created. You can click the username of the creator to open up their Twitter or GitHub, depending on what they logged in with, to check out their profile, to see whether or not you like to request to join the room. I also have this filter by keyword list. So if you're looking for something specific, maybe it'll be in the keywords here. Now, if you click create, it'll present you with this form. You put in the title of the Hako and 3 keywords. When you hit create, it will generate a unique URL that you can then copy or click to share to Twitter. Then when you join your Hako, it looks like this. You got the title here at the top. Over on the right-hand side, you can leave the Hako there. Or if you want to see some more options, open menu. Got a text chat here on the side. We'll come back to that. On the left-hand side, there's a countdown timer counter when the next break session starts. And again, that's like 15 minutes after the hour. You'll be able to copy the URL again, and you'll be able to click to share to Twitter again. When someone clicks to your link, they just don't automatically join your room. They request to join your room, and so they'll show up under pending. You can click their username to open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on what they logged in with, to check out the profile to see whether or not you'd like to approve or deny that person. Now, if you do approve them and they turn out to be a terrible person, you can always ban them and get them out your room. Now, you as the owner of the Hako, only you can share your screen. Because again, the point of the Hako is for you to get help or feedback on a thing that you're working on. I think by being able to show everyone what you're seeing, you'll be able to provide the context that'll allow them to get you that help or feedback on the thing that you're working on. And this thing keeps getting caught on the edge of this desk, and it's annoying. All right, so there's that. The way you communicate through the Hako is a text chat, like I mentioned before. You put in your message here towards the bottom, hit send, it'll add to the list of messages. I also add the ability to enable audio chat. So anybody who has their audio chat enabled will be able to speak to and hear each other. But don't worry for the folks who don't have audio chat enabled, they'll still be able to follow along because what people are saying will be turned into text and put into the text chat. Then I have the opposite where you enable text to speech. So if you're not looking at the text chat, you can still follow along with what's happening because any messages put in the text chat would be read out aloud by your browser. Cool. And I think that's pretty much it. Then again, you can check out all different Hakos that have been created. Awesome. Ending this on time, hopefully. So thanks for hanging out. When we come back, we'll talk about something I found interesting on the internet, or if you want to come up and talk about something you found interesting on the internet, feel free to do so. But I'm going to send you all off with some traveling music. I wish you much productivity in this next work session, and thanks for hanging out. Right now, this is Nujabez featuring Apani B. The track's called Thank You. Thanks for hanging out. See you next break session. All right? Y'all be easy. Back to work. Peace.
Let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I think all the show will love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I think all the show will love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I think all the show will love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I think all the show will love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I think all the show will love to me. I appreciate this.